Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with yet another video. This is going to be my first video that I posted in a minute. Um, Before I get into this video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do the same and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, this is a video based off of some recent Black Series Star Wars figures that I found. A lot of these figures have been announced on the Hasbro Plus website and videos that they've done as well, announcing a whole line of new figures that are coming out with both Star Wars Black Series and Marvel Legends, which are of course both lines are produced by Hasbro. I found these three exciting figures the other day when I was at Target, and these characters are not new. Darth Maul, of course, very familiar character. Alias Sakura, who's probably not very familiar, but was a member of the old Jedi Order, seen in Attack of the Clones and I believe Revenge of the Sith, where she met her demise under Order 66, which was, of course, an announcement of Emperor Palpatine, or the Emperor, or Darth Sidious, to eliminate the Jedi Knights. And then this guy here, the Inquisitor, who was one of the dark side acolytes who assisted in eliminating the Jedi Knights after the Clone Wars and the announcement of Order 66. So we're not going to actually unbox these. This is just a review. Or preview, rather, I say, not review, a preview of the figures themselves. We're just going to take a look, get an up close and personal look at the figures so you can see what they look like. You really don't need to actually open them because they're inside the box. They have the of course the plastic window where you see the figure itself, and this is Darth Maul as he appeared in Clone Wars, the damaged Darth Maul with the mechanical legs, but he was almost as powerful as he was when he had his actual legs. Of course, we know that he was cut in half by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Here's the side of the box there. Okay, let's take a look at the back of it and see what it says. A deadly, agile Sith Lord, Darth Maul was a formidable warrior and scheming mastermind. He wielded an intimidating double-bladed lightsaber and fought with a menacing ferocity. And that he did. All right, and of course, as anyone who's ever watched the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels know that he finally met his fate on the episode called Twin Sons at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he finally, after years and years of them hunting each other down and playing cat and mouse, he finally killed Darth Maul on Tatooine. Okay. And then next up we have the lovely Alias Sakura, Jedi Knight. She's of course also seen in Star Wars Clone Wars animated series. It says here, this is the Attack of the Clones version of her, Alias Sakura. She's a Twi'lek Jedi. And then here is the side of the box that shows her as she appeared in the film. And I have to say, though, I do like the head sculpt. It's very cute. But it almost has like a Barbie doll appeal. I wish they would have gave her a more fierce look as a Jedi Knight, yet have her, beautiful at the same time. Here's her blue lightsaber there. And her Jedi garb. And then here's the side of the box. Here's the back of the box to see what it reads. A cunning warrior and Jedi Knight. During the rise of the Clone Wars, Ella fought on many battlefields. A master of the emotional detachment necessary in the Jedi Order, she tried to pass on what she learned. And that she did. She appeared in several episodes of Clone Wars, the animated series. There's an more up close view of her. You can see that Hopefully that's into focus. All right, or in focus. And then last but least, we have the Grand Inquisitor. Now, this is the Grand Inquisitor as he appeared in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Okay, and of course, if you don't know, the Inquisitors are dark side wielders, dark force wielders, who were former Jedi Padawans, and some were former Jedi guards or guardsmen who worked in the Jedi Temple. The Grand Inquisitor, which they showed in Star Wars Rebels, indicated that he was one of the former guardsmen or guards of the Jedi Temple, and the Emperor converted them into dark side force wielders to carry out his will. But again, this is how he appeared in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and a best friend of mine said he didn't like this version of him because the head was too big. He didn't look like he appeared in the animated series, which is very true. And I actually have a version of him, of how he appeared in the animated series, Star Wars Rebels. This is actually how he really looks. Let me get that away from the camera there. There we go. It's in focus. That's how he's supposed to look. And that's an actual direct adaptation of the character from the animated series Star Wars Rebels. So basically, what he and a lot of fans have been saying is they should have had an actor who was probably more thinner guy. And I'll show you what this can do. This is a bust, but it's also an alarm clock. Let me show you this real quick, if I can. Uh-oh. Jeez. All right, let's see. Okay. Give you an idea what this does. I showed this before. That's pretty neat there. I really like that. I bought this years ago at Toys R Us. But anyway, so that's a comparison to what he looked like in the animated series versus what he looks like here. Here's the side of the box there. And of course, most of the Inquisitors wielded double-bladed lightsabers. It says on the back here, Obi-Wan Kenobi is set years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced the corruption of his friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker turned Sith Lord Darth Vader. Okay, but that has nothing to do with the Grand Inquisitor. We know that that's not a description of the Grand Inquisitor. Well, that's okay. I just gave you the description of the character. And then I also wanted to do a dedication to a character, favorite character of mine. I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm a huge fan of Star Wars The Mandalorian. And if you've been watching the Star Wars Mandalorian, well, you know about this particular character that I'm about to show, Vizla. If you have not been watching the show, then I'm going to give you a minute, a moment, a couple of seconds to probably pause the video, or you can go ahead and leave now because these are going to be spoilers pertaining to the last episode that came out. Now, this is not a new figure. I've actually had this for some time, but this is Vizla. And again, I'm going to give you 5 seconds rather, to dip out of this video if you don't want to hear the spoiler scene from this particular episode that just aired last Wednesday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yes, this is Paz Vizsla, also known as a heavy infantry Mandalorian, and it's for my Mandalorian collection. So I just wanted to say rest in peace to Paz Vizsla as he was killed off finally after 3 seasons in The Mandalorian. And I just wanted to show this particular action figure of him, which I think is absolutely awesome. Paz Vizsla, rest in peace. He died a warrior's death at the hands of Moff Gideon's henchmen and he actually used, I think they call the Praetorian Guards. Um, 3 guards. It took 3 guards to take him down, man. And here are one of the Praetorian Guards. This is actually right here a Hallmark release. This is a Praetorian Guard. They're dressed in red. They almost look like the Emperor's Red Guard, but they're a little bit more different in design. They kind of almost like have a samurai design in their armor. And it took 3 of these guys to take down Paz Vizla. But yes, Paz is gone, man, of Clan Vizla. So we'll sit that right there. And speaking of Hallmark, their Dream Book just came out yesterday of their new ornaments, and I seen their ornament list, a list of ornaments that they have coming out. This is going to be their 50th anniversary. But we'll get more into that later. Right now, this is dealing with the Star Wars Hasbro line. In fact, we'll remove him out of the video. The Star Wars Hasbro line. And again, I'm hoping to find more of these as the days go by, or weeks go by. Again, as they've announced and released a lot of new figures for this is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, by the way, too. So there's a lot of Return of the Jedi stuff that's out. In fact, I did see a Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard. It looked really nice, and I might go ahead and pick that up. I have so many Lando Calrissians, so I hope you can see that. It's a little dark, but okay. So that's it. That's all, y'all. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. A lot of explaining that I've done in regards to the Star Wars lore. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment as well. And again, tap the notification bell so you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. All right, that's it. That's all, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.